We're live. We are live. Hi, everybody. Tammy McD and Deborah Vancouverden. Oh, my goodness. Where's everybody? They didn't redirect over. Here they come. And top chat. Go to live chat.
Well, I'm going to drop down and go in the chat.
Okay, see you later.
Do I get to keep my job?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, thank you.
Of course you are.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. We were going to have to let her go, but she came up and redeemed herself. Okay. All right. I'm worried about I don't know where Danielle is, and I have an important message for Danielle in the Slack messages, Danielle. And I know she's not sleeping. That's the thing. Hi, it's Pink. Hi, everybody. So everybody's going crazy over this Debbie Collier case, and every day something different is coming out about it. And, it's just crazy, right? It's a crazy case. Every day something else. Every day something else. Now, the new thing is that the traffic cam captured Debbie Collier's van traveling north into Georgia before her death. And there's her van right there. Photograph released by investigators looking into the mysterious death of Georgia mom Debbie Collier shows that her rented van was traveling in North Georgia on her way towards the Family Dollar store where she was next seen on surveillance. The still image that showed Debbie Collier's Chrysler Pacifica was captured by a traffic camera at Tallulah Falls School on Georgia Route 15, which is also US 441 and US 23. They saw her on Georgia Route 15 and US 441 and US 23 at 2:17 p.m. on Saturday. Habersham County Sheriff's investigator George Carlson said that spot is just north of where Collier's body was found, naked and down a ravine on Sunday afternoon. Kaysen said that Tallulah Falls police have been searching unsuccessfully to see if the cameras captured her traveling back south. The area is heavily trafficked. He noted particularly on a weekend afternoon in October. The photo is another mark in the growing timeline detectives are creating for Collier's movements between Saturday morning, September 10th, and the following day when her body was found just off the same highway where her photo was taken. And I'm sure he means September and not October. Her husband was seen parking cars. He said he last saw her when he went to bed on Friday night. And then she had that weird message was sent with the Venmo at 3:17, which was exactly an hour after Collier's vehicle was spotted on Tallulah Falls, 60 miles from Athens, on the main route into the popular tourist destinations in northeast Georgia. So, very strange. Very strange. Very strange. But a really sad thing. This little kid, so full of life, was shot dead in a road rage incident in Chicago. A 3-year-old boy died early Saturday morning, hours after a bullet from the gun of a road rager struck him as he was riding in the back seat of his mother's vehicle. Police Commander Brian Boone said at a news conference Saturday that Matteo Zastra was clearly shot in a road rage incident, although he said it wasn't clear how the incident started. Spreen said a passenger in the other vehicle, possibly a Dodge Charger or a Ford Mustang, opened fire on the sport utility vehicle that held 2 other children, as well as Matteo and his mother. The mother tried to get away from the red vehicle, which followed close behind her, Spreen said. A shot spotter gun detection system heard 10 shots shortly after 8:30 p.m. on the residential southwest side. The mother flagged down an officer about a mile away from the shooting near a shopping plaza at 66th Street and Pulaski Road. The officer radioed back to dispatch, "I'm with the person shot." Then seconds later, "I have a child shot." Moments later, she radioed again, "I'm taking the child to Christ Hospital. I need someone to go sit with the car on 66th and Pulaski," she said. Then another officer radioed with the sound of children sobbing in the background, "There's a few kids in the car." Mateo was pronounced dead. About 8 hours later, the Cook County medical examiner said, "Police found shattered glass and a bullet hole in the window from a nearby house at this shooting scene." "I want to offer our deep and profound condolences to the family of this precious 3-year-old child," Spreen said. "Our hearts are broken by the senseless act of violence that took this child's life." Community activist Andrew Holmes announced a $7,000 reward at the news conference for information leading to the gunman. The public can help solve this. If you saw anything, if you know anything, please give up any information. We need to get these baby killers off the streets. Wow, so sad. Police in suburban Atlanta are looking for a 17-year-old boy who hasn't been seen since Wednesday. Yaron Kathuri was last seen around 8 a.m. that day in Douglasville, about 20 miles west of Atlanta. A car he was known to drive was found at the Arbor Place Mall just off of Interstate 20. Kathuri is described as 5'10", about 123 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes, and he was last seen wearing a white NASA hoodie and light blue jeans. Hold on a minute, I just dropped my bracelet. Okay, now let's see. Anyone with information should call the Douglasville detectives at 678-293-1823. A Michigan man accused of shooting to death a mother of 5 and fleeing to Mexico is back in Michigan to stand trial. According to jail records, 44-year-old Yenli Garcia was booked into the Kent County Jail on Friday. Garcia is charged with murder in the death of 33-year-old Molly Schmidt, who was found dead in his Wyoming apartment on August 30th. Schmidt had last been seen 9 days earlier when her body was found. Investigators said it appears she'd been dead for several days. Investigators were already looking for Garcia at the time Schmidt's body was located, but they still have not said how the two know each other. They said search warrants indicated he tried to use her bank card in an ATM on August 25th. Garcia was captured early last month in northern Mexico by U.S. Marshals and Mexican police, and now he's there to stand trial. Okay, so 2 children, here's some good news, that were missing from Van Buren County were found safe in Nashville. TBI issued an endangered child alert late Friday night for 9-year-old Nevaeh Ford and 12-year-old Cyrus Clark. As of Saturday, 6:30 p.m., Nevaeh and Clark were found safe in Nashville. The 2 children were taken by their non-custodial mother and Keenan Ford, Nevaeh's non-custodial father in Spencer, Tennessee. Keenan will face a charge of custodial interference in connection to the case and is in custody. Okay. Oh, we got some more Debbie Collier stuff. Her phone was found smashed at the crime scene. Debbie Collier's cell phone was found smashed near her nude and partially burned body, and it's unlikely that she was targeted randomly, investigators said Friday at a press conference. There is nothing that has come from this investigation that would support the theory that either this was a random act of violence or that there is a killer in the area. At this time, the investigation is leading us to the presumption that Mrs. Collier's death was personal and targeted. Habersham County Sheriff Chief Deputy Murray Kogod told reporters, according to the news outlet. Collier's body was found September 11th, about 60 miles from her Athens, Georgia home in a ravine near Tallulah Falls on September 11th. Authorities located the remains by tracing a van she had rented while her vehicle was being repaired. The van was photographed traveling northbound on Georgia Route 15 at 2:15 p.m. on the day that she went missing, less than an hour before she was seen on security footage inside and outside a Clayton Family Dollar store. Oh my gosh. Police later determined, after receiving the message from her daughter, police began investigating after the couple's daughter, 36-year-old Amanda Bearden, allegedly received a Venmo money transfer from her mother at 3:17 p.m. on September 10th for $2,385 and a bizarre message that read, "They're not going to let me go. Love you. There's a key to the house in the little blue flower pot by the door." After receiving the message, the daughter reported her mother missing to law enforcement. Police later determined that Collier, 59, was sitting in the van outside the Family Dollar store in Clayton around the time the message was sent on security camera footage. The recording shows Collier in the van for about 10 minutes after leaving the store. She then drives away at 3:19 p.m. Police believe Collier had her phone with her, but they have not confirmed whether she is the one who sent the Venmo payment and message. Investigators have subpoenaed phone records and other information and are waiting to receive the responsive records. Investigators are searching for Collier's phone and phones owned by family members. Police declined to reveal where search warrants have been executed as part of the investigation. The item that Collier is believed to have purchased at the Family Dollar store was located at the crime scene. Those items include a blue tarp, a red tote bag, a poncho, a torchlighter, and paper towels. Cameras at the school zone in Tallulah Falls also recorded a van in the vicinity about 2 miles from where the body was located. Now authorities are trying to understand what happened in the 22 hours between Collier being last seen alive and when her body was found. Please understand, this is a very complex case and it has a lot of questions and unknowns. If you know anything, call Cale Garrison or George Casey. It's 706-839-0559. Okay. Hold on, we're going to check out the trial. What's that? I'm just going to put my watch on the charger. I'll be right there, guys. Yeah, so, it's looking, I think everybody is thinking it's the boyfriend, the ex-MMA fighter that already threatened the family, that he had something to do with it. I think it's obvious. And that's probably the case. Oh, gosh. I'm going to sleep here. Okay, let me just look at the... What am I talking about? We didn't have Taylor Parker. Why am I even thinking about Taylor Parker? It's Saturday. I've lost my mind. We know that. Hold on. Let me edit this so we don't have clickbait here. We covered the Taylor Parker trial yesterday. Let me just take this out of here. All right, now it's right. Okay. Now, somebody said that the Gabby Petito movie was on tonight, right?
Yeah, somebody said that, I think. I don't remember who now. I think it was
Element. No, it was Lasso
the
Lacy. No, I don't
no, it
know.
was the fairy one girl.
Taper Fairy.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Maybe not.
I don't know.
I'm tired. Oh my
Me
goodness. I don't
too. I'm
know.
so sleepy.
It's weird. I had a coffee and everything, and I'm tired.
So did I.
Yeah.
So tired.
We could do maybe a movie night or something.
And the head. When did this happen? Did this happen today? No. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I feel like I just didn't deliver tonight. I'm so tired. I've just been going all day. You've lost your mind too? Oh my gosh. Maybe we can just do some words of wisdom and then we'll go into a Zoom and I'll go into my massage chair for a little bit. Maybe, where's the Gabby Petito thing? Maybe I can find it. Is it on demand?
I think it's on somebody said it was on Hulu or Netflix? One of the two, I think.
You will never speak to anyone more than you speak to yourself in your head. Be kind to yourself.
I agree. That is something I totally agree with.
You are Puddin'? Puddin's wide awake.
Oh my goodness.
Happiness is
Deborah's
here and
wide
now.
Deborah's wide awake.
She's live awake too.
Yeah. Do you want to watch the? Let me see what
See where we can find it.
Gabby Petito movie is on. Like which streaming service, Nick?
What's the name of the movie?
The Gabby Petito movie. I don't know. Does it? What's?
Lifetime, I think. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. Stay centered by accepting whatever you are doing.
Is that the title of the movie?
No.
Oh, what's the title
Gabby
of the movie?
Petito.
again?
Although I thought he thought the quote I was reading was the title of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you were typing the quote. Oh my god. Let me see. Oh my god. I have no idea. Does anybody in the chat know what the name of the Gabby Petito
Does anybody in
movie?
the chat know, please?
Oh, it's called The Get.
Oh, it's called the Gabby Petito story. Jeez. Why do we have to make everything so difficult? Oh my god. Did you find it, Nick?
This is very important. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind?
Absolutely.
When you focus on the good gets better.
Yeah.
When you change, the world around you also changes. That's your inspiration for right now.
Yuki or Philo?
I hope you.
Oh,
I hope I
yeah.
inspired you tonight. I hope you're inspired.
My heart's coming in. Oh, why did I do something weird? I hope
Did
not.
I
Wait.
do that?
I remember that.
Yeah. It's on Lifetime. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Sorry.
Carol, I had to come back real quick because something's been bothering me a little bit about the Debbie Collier case.
Oh.
I I read somewhere that her sister had talked to the police about a
Yes.
traffic accident she'd had back. It
No,
was in a month
yes,
ago, but
yes. What did she wait? Hold on. She also told about that. About the paint can. Is that the one you're talking about?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. That was her sister. Correct, correct.
Yeah. Do you think that this could have anything to do with it? Like, since they say it's personal and targeted, like maybe get somebody angry by,
I
you
really
know,
don't think so. I really think that didn't the daughter say at first that she didn't take her purse and she just took her debit card and that she didn't have her phone, and now she has her phone and it's smashed up over there?
I think the phone thing was a mistake because I mean she said her mom texted her, so I don't think she
Yeah,
meant just
I don't
But
know.
but she did say about the purse, and I don't know why that. Well, was it the daughter or the
The
husband that
daughter.
said? Well, the husband reported it too when he talked to the police. They both said. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, like, were they both just wrong, or
I don't know. But I will tell you something. That Lifetime is facing a storm of criticism over making a Gabby Petito movie just a year after the investigation began.
Mm.
Lifetime's The Gabby Petito story is set to air this weekend, but the dramatized, this is going to be like a horrible one like they did on the Watts. It was horrible. The dramatized reenactment of the tragedy that captured the attention of millions is already facing backlash over the ethics of dramatizing such a recent case. The film, set to air just over a year after Petito's parents first reported her missing on September 11, 2021, explores Gabby and her fiancé Brian Laundrie's complicated relationship and what may have gone wrong during their cross-country trip that resulted in Gabby's tragic murder.
well,
Now,
what's
the
this
website says it
input?
was written by Gregory Small and Richard Blaney, who have penned multiple crime series based on real-life events. Social media users have called the film sickening and disrespectful. Users have criticized the fast timeline for traumatizing and a grieving family, and rallied supporters of Petito's family to boycott the show. How can you honor hashtag Gabby Petito and her family by not watching the movie that exploits her memory, wrote one Twitter user.
Is it out already, or is it coming out?
Yes.
It's out already. Oh, so
Some
people who are
users called the
criticizing it.
proliferation of films about missing white women and the lack of stories about women of color. Someone explained to me how Gabby Petito got a Lifetime movie 6 months after her DV murder-suicide, but nothing mentioned about the thousands of BIPOC women who go missing every year. I'll wait while you work that one out, said one Twitter user. Film critic Ella Dawson criticized the work in June, expressing disgust for the film's timing and calling the Lifetime channel vultures.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, I mean.
Petito's family
maybe
issued a
I'll jump on
statement, through the Aware Foundation, which reads, "We thought our followers should know that the Lifetime movie on Gabby Petito has no connection to the Petito family, nor did they give their approval. Lifetime took it upon themselves to make the movie."
They do tend to do that.
Oh, yeah. And they're usually really bad, like how the Watts one was. With all that pumping.
I didn't watch. I couldn't bring myself to watch it. I tried so many times, but I just couldn't bring myself to watch it. I just get too upset about that case.
Gabby Petito's mother says the family does not approve to the controversial Lifetime movie. Lifetime, let's see what she says. We thought the same thing. The film explores Gabby and her fiance Brian Laundrie's complicated relationship.
Do you think are they criticizing anything about the way they portray the relationship? Like how they tend to sometimes not paint the victim in the best light. Sometimes.
Probably.
Oh God, that will really piss me off. Yeah, it will. She was a sweet girl.
I think I can watch it now. It says watch it now.
I was wondering if the criticism wasn't about the timing, but about the content itself.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't, approach the family, except for maybe they feel like, it'll cost them or something. They're being too cheap, or they don't want to involve the family because they don't want to pay them for rights to the story or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just probably because they won't get any approval, They'd just rather not just do it. But
Yeah. I think if they had tried to talk to the family, maybe they could get, maybe the family would be interested in having the story told the way that they want it told,
yeah.
and people would still watch it. So I don't understand why they don't even attempt to do that. I mean, it seems like it would be the respectful thing to do, but they don't care about that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have I'm gonna start a new Zoom right now while there's hardly anybody in here, and then we'll have a member movie night. So I'm gonna end this, and then you guys can come
Okay.
right back in, and then we'll have a member movie night. Okay, member movie night, member movie night. Here comes the member movie night. I'll post the number I'll post the number on Patreon. I'll post the number on the community tab, and I will post the number on in and around Slack. All right. We're just waiting for the new Zoom review. Well, there it is. New Zoom review coming straight for you. It's coming here. Copy invitation. Okay, and I will go. I don't even know what I normally do. Okay, let me just put this real quick in the Patreon and then on the community tab, and then I'll put it in Slack. Put it on the Patreon. Let me see. Create. Create. I want to do a text message. Come on. Sorry. Patreon movie. Oops. Night. Okay. There we go. Publish now. Now I will post it on the community tab. Community tab. Community tab. I was like, oh gosh, why are we still live? But we are live right now. Let me get the community tab. Oh my gosh, I just want to do this sit in the massage chair. Create post. My eyes are so heavy. Okay. Movie night. If you need to become a member of Patreon, the link is right there. Okay, now I'm going to post it in Slack. Danielle, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Flo on the Go is having a problem. She doesn't know who purchased that pumpkin in Slack. Can someone please go in there and tell her that was Lisa L. Earthbound. Thank you, Earthbound, for doing that. Okay. Nicole is first. She is the first co-host. And then coming Sharon and Heart Made Wise. So I'm going to start making a co-host. And then someone can help me let some people inside.
Oh, I'll help you.
Okay.
This for you.
Hi. How are you, Sharon?
I'm just peachy. Okay, remember we were talking about Nippon and IPPON?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's an older word for Japan.
Yeah.
When in 21 import regulations require that only Japan be used. So a rule of thumb is that China marked Nippon was made before 1921, from 1921 until World War II. Okay, so now you know.
Okay,
Wow.
ramblers.
Please,
Please, members, Patreons, come on. We're watching the Gabby Petito story, Petty Patty. You can find the number on the community tab of the of this channel. Can you get to the community tab? If you can get there, you can come. If you can't find it, you can go over there. Yes, Olivia, justice for Debbie Collier. Yes, definitely. But come on and join us. We're
Hi,
gonna go.
Liza.
Here's Petty Patty. She's here. We're gonna go
Hi,
watch the
Liza.
movie. All right, everybody. God bless. Prayers for all that
Bye,
need. And we'll see you later. Bye now.
everybody.
Bye,
God bless
everybody. See
everybody.
you later. Please hit the
Bye.
thumbs up on your way
Yeah.
out. Bye. Okay, let me get them end this one. End.